and welcome back to the Ankylosing Spondy channel. Today I am going to review some meditation pillows that I bought. Although I did not buy them for meditation, I bought them thinking that they would help with some of my stretching routines that I do. So I bought a few things and I thought I'd let you know my opinion. Now this first thing here on the ground, this square pillow, this is called a Zabuton. That's with a Z if you're in the States and a Z if you're in Canada. Zabuton. And this is filled with cotton. What I like to look for in this cushion, I wanted to make sure that it has a zipper cover so that I can wash it. That was important to me. Now the one I purchased these are around $130, but I'm sure you can find these at all different price points. I know, especially in the US, there are a lot of yoga outlet online stores. So that is the Zabuton. And the reason behind the purpose of this pillow is so that you can, when you're meditating or when you're sitting on it, you actually have a nice cushion below you so that your feet aren't falling asleep and you're not uncomfortable. So you can kind of still your mind in meditation, but I also think it just makes me think less about the fact that my feet might be sore or falling asleep and more about doing my workout. So I like this pillow. Now I bought two accessory pillows because you're supposed to technically use one on top of this. There's two I tried. This is called a crescent pillow. So you can see it's sort of the shape of a half moon, a Pac-Man, that's my generation, or a fortune cookie. I don't know, it kind of looks like all those. Oh, or even look like a heart. So this one I got, and this is filled with actual natural buckwheat. So with this one, these are made, it says online, they're for people with moderately tight to neutral hips, but, well, I'm not listening to that because I have ankylosing spondylitis, so I have tight hips, but they don't seem to make anything for that, at least that I have found yet. So we're just going with that one. So this one, as you can see, goes a little bit farther down the thigh. And so this gives a nice resting position. And what I found, I was going to try to choose between these two types of pillows, but I'll show you why I like each of them individually. So this one, because it covers the thigh goes down farther. For me, it's very comfortable because I have a lot of pain in my hips and my SI joints. So anyway, I like to sit like this and do the cross-legged pose and then work on my posture. I'm finding posture a real challenge for me, especially sitting in the car because I work, I'm in sales, I'm in the car all the time, or right now during COVID, having to sit at a desk all day. And I mean, everyone struggles with posture, but when you have ankylosing spondylitis, it's especially torturous for you at the end of the day or the next day when you've had bad posture. So I try to do these exercises where I'm really concentrating. I'm pushing my shoulders back and just holding this pose for about 10 seconds, because with AS, I find 10 seconds brutal. My muscles have become lazy and just sore back there. They're trying to fight me like, no, don't make us do this. But I'm like, yes, you have to do this. So I'm making my body do this, I'm holding it, and that's pretty comfortable. And I'm also in this position, I would be really comfortable to do some of my other things. Like I find this, like pulling my arm over, I find especially good for me because I got a lot of nerve pain in the arm and the shoulder from my neck. And I find that kind of opens up that area and stretches it out. And I also find on this pillow that I like to do sort of this cross arm. Now I've heard men, it's difficult to do this pose, or probably if you're a bigger breasted woman. So another thing you could do is just to go like this to get some sort of the same kind of reaction. But anyway, I like to do the cross arm like this, and then I just kind of follow it up with sort of a yoga pose like that. So that's what I use this for, mostly the posture. Now, what I did find with this pillow is the other exercise I like to do is sort of this where I'm putting my feet together and really stretching out my hips. But because of this, I'll turn around if you can see, but like I'm tilting downwards, which is good for the hip, but not good if I'm doing this, because if I'm doing this, then what's happening is I'm kind of slouching downwards, and because I have a lot of pain in my lumbar spine from my AS, that actually I find very painful. So I can't do that exercise. So what I found is this little pillow, which is the round pillow. This one, I just actually found it Indigo Chapters for 35 bucks. It's normally, what is it? Normally 60. So that was great. And this is just a round one, also filled with buckwheat. has a zip off cover. But as you can see, you're kind of in a different position almost. I mean, I thought that they would be very much the same, but they're not. So this one, my thighs are not as they don't rest on it. So because of that, my hips kind of go down more, but it's perfect for this pose. So for this pose is perfect. And then I can still do a little bit of my back posture stretching. And it's really, really comfortable to do this pose in. So I don't know, like, I mean, if you can only afford one of these, then I guess you have to decide what you want to do, what you need more. Like, I really need this because my SI joints are pretty bad at this point. But if you're just doing posture and your SI joints aren't too bad, this may be the way to go. Anyway, I think they're a great addition to my pillow collection for my exercises and my stretches. And I just hope you found this review useful. If you find things, I'd love to hear about them, to try them out. And thanks for joining me today.